Hi there, this is Lesley with Debunking Addiction for HealthyPlace.com. Last week I was talking about the issue of how do you have fun in sobriety, and that coupled with the weather changing has made me think about the whole issue of how do you have fun in sobriety now that summer's here. So I'm hearing a lot of people talking about being triggered by certain events or wanting to do things that they associate with drinking, like floating the river or going to barbecues or sporting events. And what that made me think of is sometimes I feel that way, like it can be more triggering in summer, but at the same time, I could also say the same thing about holidays or birthdays or the winter because the winter is so depressing around here where I live. So I don't really need, I drank year round, and so I really need to practice recovery year round. That being said, there is nothing that you did when you were drinking that you can't do sober. And for me, my world is actually much, much larger, and I'm actually much more of an explorer and more adventurous now that I'm sober because when I was drinking, my world was extremely limited. But I really encourage you to try new things or just try doing things sober. Now that you know have the opportunity to do it. On the other hand, if it's something that you just think is you can't handle it because you're going to be around other people who are drinking or something, of course be mindful of that. But in a lot of places, especially in pretty big cities, there are people doing sober events all throughout the summer. So that's something that I would really recommend checking out. And in addition, I just wanted to mention that I have to remind myself sometimes, especially the further I get in sobriety, that I don't have any capability to drink in moderation. So the more I think or allow myself to think about things like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to try this, or wouldn't it be nice to have a beer, wouldn't it be nice to do that, and sort of let myself dwell in that territory, the more dangerous it is. Drinking is not an option for me today. Drinking and using mind-altering substances are not an option. So for me, it's better to just shut it down, not even let my mind dwell in that territory for too long, and just move on because I have an amazing life today, and it's all due to my sobriety. And early on, I heard the first thing you put before your sobriety is the first thing you lose, and I think that for me that's really true, and I don't want to lose what I have, and I hope you guys feel the same way.